Welcome back to the Sneaker Bench. I'm Spiro.
I'm Raj.
And today we're talking about our most anticipated sneakers of 2024, which is crazy to say. But first, what do we have on feet? Raj, what are you wearing today?
I'm wearing the Bacon Air Max 180s. We both have this shoe. We've also reviewed it on the channel, so go check out those reviews if you want to talk or if you want to see more about them.
Raj also got those last year after we had made that video.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Union Dunk Lows. I don't think I've worn these in the channel yet, so I thought I'd bring them out. And also, I think they look nice with sweatpants.
Those were one of your best cops of 2023. I believe that. You got a good deal on
this.
This
is 2022 actually. This was late. This was December 2022. Okay. Got these at round two. Yeah, round two Chicago. But we're talking about our most anticipated sneakers. I've got a little list. Raj has got a little list. I'm gonna start off by saying I'm really excited for the Patta Air Max 1s, or that's what we think they are. After we did our Grail video, right after we had filmed it, before the video came out, you saw the image that was like teasing the Air Max 1, like the Chlorophyll Air Max 1 coming back, which is so cool, and I listed that as one of my Grails. So if those come out, even if they're changed a little bit, like the denim Chlorophyll Patta Air Max 1 is so cool, and if those come out, I will need to have those. That's a shoe I would probably spend above what I'd usually spend for a sneaker on.
Yeah, that's one of the shoes, because they haven't announced that it's going to come back in the original, like rumored, right?
The image they posted, and we'll have it on the screen, is like, it looked like the back tab, I think, of the Air Max 1.
Oh.
And so I think you can assume like they're going to do an Air Max 1, but they were just doing like the Waves Air Max 1s, so like would they do that again? I don't think so. I kind of hope not, but I don't know if they do a re-release either. So
yeah,
we'll see. Either way, I'm excited for it, and it'll be fun to see what it is.
Cool. So I guess that was first on your list. The first sneaker on my list is and I think this is on both of our lists, the Action Bronson and New Balance 1906Rs. This was already teased, and they did there are a couple shots of it, but we haven't seen like the official images by any means. Just an exciting shoe. Action Bronson, all of his shoes so far with New Balance have been really, really cool in my opinion.
And we all obviously like them because we've made the videos about them.
Yeah. But I just think I like the 1906R. I like the shoes that he's done already, and these ones look, just from the images that have been released already, they look insane. So.
They look really cool. Also, really want a pair of those. They are on my list. And Action Bronson's been talking about them already. He's been officially talking about them on like the Complex Sneakers podcast. He's posted a few things on his story. He's been talking about how they're inspired by women's colorways, and so how sometimes the women's colorways are cooler than the guys' colorways. There's been some leaked images that people have had mixed feelings about, but that's because they're leaked images, and the leaked images never look good. Even in the leaked images, I think they still look pretty cool to me, at least. And I would like to get a pair. You guys know we're big Action Bronson supporters in terms of his music, shows, his cooking, and also his sneakers and everything else he does. He does so much stuff now that it's hard to even remember. But we're big Action Bronson supporters and excited for a sneaker coming out this year.
He's just always doing side missions. He's always doing stuff.
He's in like Paris eating stuff with this guy named Clovis. But Clovis seems like a cool guy, and I'm sure he is. But next one on the list. This one is more of a rumor. There's nothing concrete about this one either. But if the Stash Air Max 95s were to come out again, I would have to have them. They're so cool. Air Max 95s, obviously they're super cool, and the Stash colorway is one of the best colorways of all time. If they bring back, same thing as the Patta Air Max 1, like if they bring that back in any way close to the original, I'm gonna want a pair. Especially the suede on the OG pair, it looks so nice. Never seen those in person, but I'd love to have a pair, and that's why they're on my list.
I would say the next shoe on my list is the Air Max 180 Ultramarines. That I think that's the first colorway the 180 ever came out in,
It's the OG
and
colorway, yeah.
it's the OG colorway, and I just love the 180. I love the silhouette. Obviously, I'm wearing my pair right now, but more than that, I think the Ultramarine colorway is just really cool too. So this is a shoe. If it comes out, I'm probably gonna try to pick it up at least.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. It's cool that the Air Max, OG Air Maxes are coming back out. It's cool that Air Maxes are being released in general.
Yeah.
Usually, like Nike does the cycle of like cycling things in, cycling things out, and we might be like the year before Air Maxes are like fully getting cycled in again. But we'll see. There's lots of cool Air Max stuff.
Yeah.
Every sneaker I've talked about so far is Air Max, and then that one too. There's a lot of Air Max stuff to be excited about this year.
Yeah.
I am also excited about the military blue 4s. This is a shoe that's going to be on every most anticipated sneaker of the year list. So, what can you really do wrong? It's a blue Air Jordan 4. It's great. Cool note that I just read on Twitter, I think a few days ago, you guys might have seen too, that they're actually keeping the same shape from the SB4, so that's cool.
Oh.
And I actually haven't seen the SB4s in hand either, so it'll be cool to see, or hopefully see these in person at some point in time in the future, kind of see what the new shape is, I guess.
Wait, so is it gonna be like an SB military
I
4?
don't think so. I think they just changed like the shape to look
Okay.
better, and maybe the midsole will still be lighter or whatnot. I don't know for sure, but either way, I'm excited to see because I guess we can only know when we see it in person.
Yeah, I guess that's true. The next shoe on my list is the Air Jordan 1 Black Toe Reimagined. I really like the Reimagined line, and I like what they've been doing. There are obviously flaws within the Reimagined line, and there are a few shoes that have flopped. But I really liked the Chicago ones Reimagined that came out. The Air Jordan 1 Black Toes are the next one, and I'm really excited about them. The Black Toes an OG colorway. It's one of the colorways that came out in 2016 that we were really excited about, that we just couldn't get at the time, and the fact that it's coming out now again, it might have. I don't currently have a Jordan 1 in my rotation, so I might have to pick these up. These might be the first one to get them into the collection.
Raj doesn't have a Jordan at all. He doesn't have any Jordans. He said that's a big problem. He said, I gotta fix that.
In the rotation, at least. I have the Cyber Monday Jordan 1s back home, but I don't wear those
I haven't
ever.
worn those ever. Yeah, those don't count. Next on my list was the Action Bronson 1906R. We of course already talked about those. So moving on to my next pick, it's the Royal Blue Foams, along with their 180, the Ultramarine 180s coming back out. We talked about both of those in our Nike release for next year video, and Royal Foams are sweet. I never consider myself much of a foam guy, but I don't know. I think they'd be fun to wear, and also it seems like a shoe you can wear in like all weather, all conditions, and it snows, it rains all the time here, and I get too many sneakers that have suede on them, and I get nervous, and I don't like being nervous while I walk around. Foams, no sweat, no worries when you're walking around in foams. Nothing bad's gonna happen to you, and
That's your boot, big dog. That's your boot.
it might be my boot. I always wanted, in high school, I wanted the Wolf Gray foams. They're suede, and I didn't know they were suede until like I wanted them for a while, and then I really started questioning if I wanted a foam or not, because a suede foam almost defeats the whole purpose of the foam. But they're still cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited for Royal Foams. Maybe I'll get the eggplants. I don't know. Both are cool.
I personally like the eggplants more, but both of them are very cool. Was it the Royal Foams that Penny Hardaway drew on for his?
Yeah, I think it was.
The next shoe in my list is the Awake New York and Jordan Air Ship. This shoe just looks so sick. I really like the Jordan Air Ship. I just like the history behind it. I think it's cool. The retail price is gonna be like $150, so it's not gonna be super expensive, and I doubt they'll resell for much. But I'm just excited about the shoe. The images that have come out already look awesome.
I feel like the images that came out of those came out in like 2 years ago. Those came
I know.
out in 2022 or something.
but these just look so sick, and I like all the subtle details. Like there's subtle embroidery on the upper of the shoe that you don't see if you look like from far away, but if you like look from close, you'll be able to see. So I just like all the little details, and I like how the shoes are 2 different colors too. That always, for whatever reason, I just like that.
I'm not a big 2 different color shoe guy, but embroidery is cool. Maybe Raj, does this count if Raj gets a Jordan in his collection? No, it doesn't. But it would be cool. I could see you rocking those. I like the double swoosh. The double swoosh is cool. The silver with like the red underneath and the silver.
I wonder if that's like peel off or if that's gonna be scratch off or anything.
I hope not. I don't like the peel off stuff.
I kind of like it. I think it would be cool if it was peel or scratch off.
Scratch off. Okay, scratch off. We already talked about this.
Or like wear off.
The wear off. No one's wearing their shoes enough where it actually wears off. Like you have to wear it off yourself. So you're not. It's not like wear off. It's weird. Like just make the shoe that color.
But like 15 years down the line, when the shoe's still in my collection, then it'll be worn off.
I don't even think it wears off then. Like a lot of these shoes, like we reviewed earlier this year, last year, the social status like Mac Attacks. The swooshes wear off. The swoosh is never wearing off. Where are you rubbing your swoosh against? Where like even if you were playing basketball in those, which those aren't basketball shoes, you're not just like rubbing your feet against other dudes' feet to like get the swoosh to scrape off. Like you have to scrape this thing off yourself for it. Anyways,
that's a good point, I guess.
It's never gonna wear off. It's just like just make the shoe that color. Anyways, my last mention is the KD17. Another shoe we haven't seen actual like physical photos of, but there were like images of the design released, and it's based on the Air Max Plus, which is really cool. Lots of people wearing the Air Max Pluses recently, and the fact that Air Max Plus is getting integrated, and an Air Max model in general is getting integrated into a signature athlete shoe, I think is really cool. And it doesn't do it in an egregious way where it's like that's just an Air Max Plus, but it obviously has like the wave patterns, so it's totally inspired, which is really cool. I've talked about getting a KD16. I don't have a pair yet, and I'll probably talk about getting a pair of these too. Who knows if I'll get a pair of either, but I think both of them are really cool, and I think they'll be fun to at least see on the court.
The KD17s, I've only seen that one thing. Was it
Brendan Dunn.
Yeah, Brendan Dunn leaked it, and I thought it was really cool, but I'm excited to see like official images and see those on court too. I think my next shoe and my last shoe on my list is the Salehe Bembury and New Balance 1906Rs. The silver with like the orange to yellow fade looks so sick. It looks like almost like Air Max Plus kind of inspired with the OG Air Max Plus kind of had that same yellow to orange gradient, and this just looks so sick with the silver over the top of it, the orange, and like I don't know what else. Salehe Bembury's been killing it, and I don't think this is any exception.
Those are crazy. Like
they're insane.
Because I just look at those and I'm like, can I do those? Like, is that something that I could have in my wheelhouse? Maybe. They're just wild. I definitely like the silver pair more than I like the blue and red pair. Silver pair is crazy. Like,
that's a pair that like if it comes out and I can get my hands on, I might have to have this shoe.
Wow. This is a have to have by Raj. Stamp it down now. If Raj doesn't have those, call him in the comments, say he's a fraud.
This shoe's so sick.
They're sweet. Those are really cool. They just pop so much, and usually when shoes pop like that, sometimes I gotta look at myself in the mirror and say, is this me? Can I do this? I think I could do it, and that's a thing. But I don't know if that's a shoe you're gonna be wearing like every day. That's not an everyday, or that's like, I don't know. That's just, it's a lot. But it's very cool, and it's cool that him and Action Bronson and other collaborators are doing some like crazy stuff with New Balance.
Yeah.
Because that's not really what New Balance has been known for in the past. They've been known for the grays and the navies and the maroons. But now they're being known for, or not being known, but they are releasing lots of cool, crazy stuff like this that we are excited for.
Yeah.
But are you excited for them? Let us know in the comments. There's lots of stuff coming out this year, so if what you're excited for isn't on our list or on our mentions, let us know. there's other stuff we probably forgot about too, so let us know if we did forget about something big that you're excited for. Thanks for watching. This is our first video filmed in 2024, so we're excited to release more videos. Thanks for sticking with us, and have a great day.
Have a good one. See ya.
Peace.